It's a good heater. It really is. It does the job for me. Would I recommend this heater? Well, maybe, except for one thing. So I'm going to answer a few questions I've got about it. First is the setup. So what I have for setup here is I bought a through port exhaust and stainless steel. I'll put a link in the description. I was going to make one, but it was just cheaper to buy one for $40. It goes through my exterior man door, which never gets used. It's also the exact same size for the exhaust of my generator. So if I ever need, I can hook up an exhaust hose from my generator to that hose, leave the generator running in the garage and exhaust out. It's great. There's no diesel fumes because of that. It runs like a charm. Great things about this is if you set it to automatic mode, you can set the temperature. The lowest you can set the temperature is 18. And I think the highest is 28. I leave it about 24, 25. A big question I get asked is how much diesel does it use? Well, when you're running it on high like that and she's just pumping out the heat, it goes through anywhere between close to half a liter of diesel an hour. It's got a roughly 5 liter tank, and you can run it for about 10 and a half hours before it runs that tank dry. If you put it to manual mode, and that's all manual mode is, you can control how fast that pump goes and hertz, and you turn that down to low. It doesn't even use, basically it'll run 20 hours straight, if not longer. I haven't run it out of fuel, just running it on low. When I run it on low, it will go keep the garage here about 2-3 above zero, which is just keeps things from freezing. And I'm guessing in the literature it says it uses 200 milliliters an hour on low. I would say it probably runs that. It just runs, and away she goes. Right here you can see the battery maintainer. It's the heater has been running, so now it's putting 14.7 volts back into the battery. There I have my deep cycle battery. Would I recommend this heater? Well, maybe, except for one thing. If you have access to 220 volts in your garage, or if you have natural gas, of course, that's the best way to go. Been running it for about 10 days steady now, maybe a little bit longer. It's gone through some really cold days. We've been down in the minus 30s here for a bunch of those days. It kept the garage workable, 12 to 14, which is pretty decent. It's a good heater.